entire community spending one of the final school days of the year learning a very important safety lesson here. It was a reunification drill, how to join families together in the event of an emergency. My co-anchor Deanie Wimmer joined us live from Academy Park Elementary School, that's in West Valley, on what is being done to help keep our schools safe. Deanie?
Mike, this was a community-wide drill because in a big natural disaster or an emergency, the temptation is to rush to the school to try to pick up your child. They don't want that. There is a safer process in place, and today they practiced it so that no one has to be in a panic. Today, administrators, law enforcement, teachers, parents, and children all played a role. Kids stay safe in the school until a parent shows up outside of the school in his designated area to pick them up. And it's such important training that they invited principals from more than a dozen schools in this area to come take part. We talked to first-year principal Catherine Anderson, who was glad to be here.
Our job here is to prepare so that we can comfort our kids and our parents through that situation. So I think that's the number one thing in our minds. How can we keep our kids safe? How can we keep our families connected?
She said that a lot of the things she learned here she'll take back to her community, and she believes she would use them not just for extreme events, but for things that might happen in the community, like a gas leak or something like that, that impacts individual schools. News specialist Brianna Chavez was here during the drill. Brianna, you got to see it firsthand. Walk us through what happened and what you noticed.
Yeah, well, Deanie, it finished through, I should say, fairly quickly. The parents were able to get to their students quickly, and everyone was calm, especially those students. And the overall goal, the district says, is to be proactive, like you mentioned earlier, for faculty, students, and parents, for what they need to know in case of any kind of emergency. These parents at Academy Park Elementary in West Valley City are all picking up their kids from school, but in a way they're not used to.
We just list our child's name, our phone number, how we're related to them.
Julie Peely is practicing how to pick up her second grader in case an emergency were to happen at school.
Not that we ever hope for anything to ever happen, but it's really good to know that if it does happen, that there's a plan already in place.
Granite School District ran a reunification drill, something they aim to do at least twice a year at different campuses.
Thank you.
A runner would take a copy of the parent's information.
Is that your dad?
Find the student and walk them to the reunification spot to be taken to their parent.
So even if you see her, you have to wait just a minute, okay?
The drill can take effect in any kind of emergency, from something as small as a gas leak to an extreme situation like an active shooter. Granite School District said it's about being proactive instead of reactive.
I think the more you communicate with your students, with your teachers, with your family and community, the more they understand what's happening.
All in an effort to keep kids safe and back into the arms of their parents.
And I think it is a good reminder for us to do this.
And West Valley City Police were also here, along with Granite Police. So, Deanie, it really was a community effort. You know, I told one of the teachers we didn't have this kind of drill when I was in school. So, again, it was really nice to see the community come together and take part in something like this.
Yeah, and Brianna, I think you'd agree. The feedback I heard was that the parents appreciated the support of the district. It brought them comfort, they told us. So thank you for that report. Yeah. Mike, it shows the priority of safety here. As kids are wrapping up the school year and taking their year-end tests, this was a chance for the community to put their skills to the test, and they appreciated that experience.
Yeah, Deanie, heaven forbid anything happen, but just to know that they have something in place here, ready for people if something does, that has to be a sigh of relief for many. Thank you. Great reporting.